Thank you, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, my question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer remind the House how the Morrison-McCormack government's strong economic management continues to deliver yet more and more jobs for all Australians? And is the Treasurer aware of any alternative policies?
The Treasurer has the call.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Barker for his question and acknowledge his strong advocacy on behalf of farmers and small business across his electorate. And his region for agricultural production leads the country, Mr Speaker. Now, those on this side of the House welcome the fact that after the first recession in nearly 30 years, the Australian economy is roaring back, Mr Speaker. An economy that is bigger, an economy that is stronger, an economy that is leading the world, Mr Speaker. And today, we saw unemployment fall for the 7th consecutive month, Mr Speaker, to 5.1%, smashing market expectations. Participation was up, underemployment was down, and in the month of May, 115,000 new jobs were created, Mr Speaker. 85% of those new jobs were full-time jobs, Mr Speaker. 60% of the 115,000 jobs went to women, Mr Speaker. Today there are more women in work than ever before, Mr Speaker. This is what is happening with the Morrison government's plan to create more jobs across the economy. 987,000 jobs have been created since May of last year, Mr Speaker. And since the end of JobKeeper at the end of March, 84,000 new jobs have been created, Mr Speaker. And we know that this backs off other significant and positive economic data, including the national accounts, which saw Australia ahead of any advanced economy in the world, see its economy bigger today than when the pandemic began, Mr Speaker. Dwelling investment up, machinery and equipment investment up, and farm GDP its strongest in 7 years, Mr Speaker. And we saw Standard & Poor's reaffirm Australia's AAA credit rating, and Australia being one of only 9 countries in the world to have a triple credit rating from the 3 leading credit rating agencies. And I'm asked, are there alternative approaches? Because we know that those opposite continue to talk down the Australian economy, whinging and whining and denying the fact that the economic recovery under this acting Prime Minister and under our Prime Minister continues to grow from strength to strength. They have one economic policy, and that is $387 billion of higher taxes, Mr Speaker, and higher taxes will cost jobs, whereas under this government, we have seen yet again the strength and the resilience of the Australian economy, for which more than 25 million